Hello and welcome to the 29th episode of the Hiatus Review Show. Today we have Secret Team. Do I like this episode or do I not? It's a secret. It's actually not a secret. I'm literally just about to tell you. That's what this whole show is kind of based on. Whatever. Let's just jump into what I like about Secret Team. So for the first thing that I like in Secret Team, I like the fact that she has a rose quartz bubble. Again, the show has never directly said at this point that the two of them were, a thing or that Pearl was in love with Rose, but they are strongly hinting towards that idea. With stuff like this, having her hold a rose quartz bubble close to her like that is sort of like later you realize later, oh yeah, she was in love with rose quartz, and that's what this is hinting towards. So it's definitely something Glen A is, or season 1 in general, is very good at. So it's something, and also something I definitely like in Secret Team. So for another thing that I like in Secret Team, and this is something that was sort of started in Giant Woman, I like how it's hinting towards or showing us the idea that Pearl and Amethyst work much better together. Like on their own, they're not that great, but when put together, they are much stronger. Because actually, they work pretty well as a team. They do in this one, they do in, obviously in Giant Woman as well. So, again, the idea that the two of them work better together is something this episode is sort of pushing for more. And, just want to throw us in here too. I kind of miss Opal, and I kind of wish she would, exist. So, that's just kind of unfortunate. But anyway, let's jump into the last thing that I like about Secret Team. So what is the last thing that I like in Secret Team? I like how they show, yet again, that the Gems are kind of scared of Garnet. They're terrified that she's gonna, hurt them because they messed up and popped one of the bubbles. It's kind of a weird fear. Wouldn't it be better off telling her and letting them help them get them back, rather than put everyone at risk by not telling her? It doesn't make a lot of sense if you're like, oh, they aren't scared of Garnet, but when you realize, oh, later on, they're actually kind of scared of her, it makes sense. And even though they confront them about this in this episode, trust me, I've been watching a little farther ahead, they're still scared of her later on, so that's something Secret Team is definitely pushing, and that's something I definitely liked in Secret Team. And so for the final verdict, because there is no dislike section on Secret Team, it's not my favorite. It's a good episode, but it's definitely not my favorite thing so far. It's probably somewhere in the middle, ahead of things like Onion Trade, but behind things like Mirror Gem, obviously. So it's really hard for me to really put a number on this one or give you an idea of where it is. So just somewhere in the middle is the best way I can describe it. Yeah, and that's all I have for you guys today. Tune in on Wednesday for what I believe will be Island Adventure. So that should be an interesting one. I got a lot to talk about with that one. So see you guys then.